You know, they say that practice makes perfect, and that you should keep trying something until you get it right. But when it comes to Karn, I really think that maybe the first fuck-up was a sign that he should stop. To recap, by now he's made the Mirari, a magical bowling ball that got Best Boy Chainer killed. He also made Memnarch, a crab-ass looking motherfucker that got our boy Bosch killed. But while we've talked about some of Karn's pet projects before, we haven't really discussed his magnum opus of failure, the Plane of Argentum. You see, this world was made by Karn after he became a planeswalker. I guess he just really wanted to? It doesn't matter. This was a world built on pure artifice, a testament to his skill at metal shaping and forging. Truly, it was a brilliant, shiny ball. But there's a problem. No, not Memnarch. Well, I mean, yes, Memnarch, but something else. You see, when Karn was making Argentum, there was something else he was inadvertently adding into the mix. You see, Karn was leaking oil. And no, it's not that Karn wasn't potty trained, it's just that... Actually, fuck, was Karn potty trained? Urza was kind of a shitty dad, so I wouldn't put it past him to... Fuck it, back on track. You see, when Urza made Karn, he included this little doodad called a Heartstone that he got from his former friend Xantcha. Xantcha, being a Phyrexian, needed their oil to survive, so of course her Heartstone, her actual heart, had loads of the stuff. Urza thought he purged it all, but I guess he's as good at removing oil as BP is, because now that shit's pumping through Karn and, while he's making Argentum, little droplets are falling here and there. As it turns out, this oil is the actual reason Memnarch went cuckoo for commander puffs. But there's more to it. It was slowly spreading across the world. You see, somehow, the Phyrexian oil morphed from a substance that was just needed in order for Phyrexians to, live, basically their blood, to something that somehow magically converts flesh to metal and metal to flesh. Please, don't ask me fucking out. I don't know. Anywho, Argentum, now Mirrodin because reasons, is absolutely brimming with the stuff, and it's starting to change people. All across Mirrodin, those fucking Cenobite-looking sideshow hosts called New Phyrexians start popping up, and they are just the spookiest, and they start doing everything they can to turn more of the world into New Phyrexia. Why New Phyrexia? I don't know. There should be absolutely no way these BDSM experts know about old Phyrexia, so realistically they should just call it fucking Phyrexia, but we're getting off track again. During all this New Phyrexia nonsense, something pretty interesting is going down behind the scenes. 5 different factions are forming in the Phyrexian ranks, each one based around one of the colors of mana. This is happening because, unlike OG Phyrexia, New Phyrexia actually has more than one color of mana. Get fucked, Yawgmoth. Perfection my ass. Anywho, each of these factions is gifted with a leader, a Phyrexian that rises above the rest, destined to rule them all. Well, except for the Black faction. Their leader had to win a Smash Bros. Brawl tournament for the position. These 5 Phyrexian leaders, the praetors, are the absolute rulers of their respective factions, each one born from the very light of one of Mirrodin's sons. No, seriously, you think it's bullshit, but look it up. They were each made from the light of the moons or suns or whatever. Each of these praetors is actually basically a Phyrexian Jesus. Now, each of these praetors were united in that they wanted a Phyrexian victory over Mirrodin, but each of them also had their own different vision of what a pure Phyrexia would be. Elish Norn, aka Robomami, led the White faction and wanted a world of pure, glossy order. Jin the Chin led the Blue faction and wanted to make a world of science or some stupid shit. Sheldred is a giant spider, oh god, why did it have to be fucking spider? Urabrask led the Lead faction and just wanted the IRS to fuck off, and Vorinclex, who led the Green faction, just wanted to eat or something, I don't know. For a bit, being a praetor basically meant diddly squat though. After losing his spark, Karn returned to Mirrodin, was overcome by the oil, and was instated as the new Father of Machines. No, don't ask me how he lost his spark or how he got to Mirrodin after losing his spark. Those are dumb questions. Anywho, for a bit, the praetors were forced to just kind of vie for attention from Daddy Karn, but eventually he gets rescued? Cured? Fixed. He gets fixed by a daring rescue team and fucks off. for 11 years. So, with Karn out of the way, the praetors have an epic battle royale to see who will rule New Phyrexia, and somehow, Elish Norn, the lanky one with the dumb head, comes out on top. With her in charge, Phyrexia finally wins over Mirrodin. Well, I mean, except not really, there's still pockets of resistance. Whatever. And New Phyrexia makes plans to invade the entire multiverse all at once, which is just about the dumbest thing you could do. Look, it took you guys actual decades to take over a world that was basically ideal for you to propagate on. Why the fuck would you ever think that you could take on infinite worlds all at once? Are you actually fucking mental? Anywho, in case it wasn't blindingly obvious, the praetors inherited Karn's proclivity for incompetence. They all get wiped out in a big epic battle, and New Phyrexia is sent to the Shadow Realm. The end.